What's going on, people? It's the Bear here once again. Before I get into my video, just let me say this. I got a cough and cold and all that. I've been trying to fix it and everything, but so if I cough a lot in this video, that's the reason why I'm trying to get over my cold. So let me just get that out the way. It's time once again to talk about the Cleveland Browns. I gotta do it. Man. I made a video a while back ago saying how egotistical Hue Jackson is. And I said that they was going to keep losing game after game after game. And guess what? I was right. I said week after week after week, they're going to keep losing games. Because Hue Jackson thinks he's doing everything right when he's doing absolutely everything wrong. I've said this already. Jimmy Haslem. I've been watching. Now, a lot of people know I talk about Elpresador a lot, right? But I've been watching a lot of Elpresador videos on how he wants to be head coach of the Cleveland Browns. And I say, Jimmy, why not do that? Fire Hue Jackson and make Charles Martin an interim fan favorite head coach, because now he talking about he a diehard Vikings fan, but he's Cleveland all the way for the rest of his life. He's never going to change teams. But he wants to be head coach. Listen, Jimmy, what can you lose? Let me be real with you, Jimmy. I hope this video reach out to you. It may not, but I hope it does reach out to you. What do you have to lose? Within the past almost 3 years now, this season about to end, almost 3 years now, you haven't won more than, I think, 4 or 5 games? Charles Martin won $100K a win. Now, the Cleveland Browns is not going to be 16-0. It's not going to happen. But $100K a win, even if they get 7 to 8 wins and go 8-8 or 7-9, that's better than what they did in the past almost 10 years. Hue Jackson is the worst head coach there is, period. His career is over. If you can't help the worst team in the NFL, you can't help anybody. That's just how that is. Hue Jackson will never get a head coaching job in the NFL again. No one's going to even look his way. He just makes the dumbest plays. He's just, I don't know what else to say about Hue Jackson. Jimmy Haslem, you need to fire this clown. You wasted money on this guy. You wasted money. Let me tell you what the record stands right now with the Cleveland Browns. And listen, I'm a Patriot fan, but I'm poking fun, of Cleveland Browns because, Elpresador, he's tired. Listen, the Cleveland Brown seats right now at the stadium is $6 or something like that. That's lower than what the Buffalo Bisons here in Buffalo have. That's lower than that. And nobody is still coming to the games. Jimmy Haslem, make Charles Martin an interim head coach. Give him a year. Pay him $100K a win. And if he does good, extend the year, give him more money. But don't have this clown Hue Jackson around embarrassing the team. You're not making no money, Jimmy. You're not making any money with this guy here. If the seats at the Cleveland Brown Stadium is $6 or around there, and no one's coming to your games, no one's buying your merchandise or anything like that, that means no money's coming your way, Jimmy. No money is coming your way. If you cannot rectify the problem, you're not going to have any money coming your way. People are going to burn merchandise and just stop coming to the game, burn season tickets and all that. The record that Hue Jackson stands right now as head coach of the Cleveland Browns is 1-26. Okay, 1-26. Last year was 1-15. This year you had 11-game losing streak to that. It's 1-26. That is worse than Mike Pettine. That is worse than damn near any head coach that the Cleveland Browns. Matter of fact, it is worse than any head coach the Cleveland Browns had. Hue Jackson thinks that you know what? I'm going to tell you something about Hue, and I swear I know this to be true. Hue Jackson will probably go home after the press conference and blame the players. He don't blame himself, he blamed the players. It's all the players' fault for not listening to him. It's all the players' fault for not having the chemistry. It's all the players' fault for not having the communication. He blames everything on the players and he doesn't blame himself. I'm telling you, this is just how a guy that Hue Jackson is. He's a narcissist. He's an egotistical motherfucker. He's a narcissist. He thinks that he does everything right. In his brain, he thinks he does everything right. It's everybody else's fault for the Cleveland Browns not winning. It's everybody else's fault. That's where Hue Jackson is right now. So, Jimmy Haslem, take my advice, and I'm pretty sure you got letters from other people who watches Charles Martin videos and stuff. He's been talking about being head coach for years. He just haven't recently made videos about wanting to be head coach. He's been doing this for years. Why not do it? What do you got to lose, Jimmy Haslem? What do you have to lose? $100K a win? Come on, man. That's a hell of a good offer. That's a hell of a good. They're never going to go 16-0, but hell, if you could get them 8 or 9 wins, that's more than what Hue Jackson and Mike Pettine did combined. If you can get them 8 or 9 wins, that's only $900,000. $800,000 to $900,000. Jimmy Haslem, do it. Make him interim head coach. Okay, give him $100K a win, and if he gets 8 or 9 wins, extend the contract, because next year the team could possibly go to the playoffs. But don't have Hue Jackson around embarrassing the team and you not making no money. That makes no sense. Why keep him around? Why? You know you're going to fire him anyway next year. You know damn well you're going to fire him. So give Charles Martin a chance. You know, I'm a person like this. The reason why I'm doing this video is because I support Charles Martin, a.k.a. Elpresador. I support him in this effort to change the Cleveland Browns. They're a laughing stock. I look at all these sportscasts and stuff like that. People are laughing at the Cleveland Browns. They are laughing. The Cleveland Browns is an absolute embarrassment right now. Look at anybody who talks about the Cleveland Browns. They are laughing at them. I know Charles Martin may be a little bit unstable. He may be a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I think he knows football more than Hue Jackson does. I think he knows football. I think a team will actually respect Charles Martin more than they do Hue Jackson right now. I don't think nobody respects Hue Jackson. I don't think nobody do. I'm serious about that. There's no chemistry. There's no continuity. You need continuity in order to win games. You need continuity in order to go to the playoffs. You need continuity. You know, and the Cleveland Browns just don't have it. Hell, right now they don't even have a leader. DK7, he's not a leader. He's just doing his job. But he's not a leader. There's no leaders on the Cleveland Browns right now. That's why a lot of people are giving up on the team. Think about that. That's why so many people are giving up on the Cleveland. There's no There's no leaders. So Jimmy Haslem, I know you care about your flying, your other business that you got going on. I know you care about that more than Cleveland Browns right now, because your other business is making money. But this is your team. You should be proud of your team. You should be able to come around that owners meeting and say, I'm proud of what the Cleveland Browns have done. So Jimmy Haslem, don't waste no more time. Okay? Once you fire Hue Jackson, once you get him out of the way, call Charles Myron and tell him, I'm going to make you interim head coach. You're going to be a fan favorite interim head coach. Okay? And give him a shot at that $100K a win. If Charles Myron right now was to make a petition for him to be head coach, I bet you he'll get over 100,000 signatures. Because anybody is better than Hue Jackson at this point. 1 in 26 gets any coach fired. And I think Charles Myron can do better. All right, y'all. This is Barrett. I'm out. Peace.